Everyone, thank you for joining. We have Miss Rosie from Home Partners of America, and she's going to go over what their company offers and how they can help you expand your clientele. So, Rosie, I did go ahead and give you sharing capabilities. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and jump in.
Great. So if you guys, I appreciate you guys all wanting to learn a little bit more about Home Partners. Our QR link, if you want to go ahead and scan it, it basically says, hey, I'm registered for this event. This is part one of an overview of Home Partners. We just came out with 3 new trainings this month. We're super excited about. One is the overview regarding just a little bit about our program. Part 2 goes into marketing our program after you hit your pipeline. And number 3 goes into our applications process. So for us, it's been super exciting to be able to roll this out. And I know I've got kind of a short amount of time today, but we're just going to kind of briefly go over. We're a little bit different than all the other lease to purchase programs out there for the fact that we're never going to buy a home without a family or household first. So it's still all about building up that relationship with that household, finding out what their needs and wants are. And then at that point, finding out if they're a good fit for Home Partners. And if they are, having you guys represent us as the cash buyer so that you get your full sales commission and we get them into a great home in a great neighborhood. We have been around since 2012. So we've really worked out. We've been doing this the longest in any company in the lease to purchase programs out there. And we've really figured out the kinks and the nicks that go along with trying to streamline a program like this. And we've become pretty successful. We've really grown in the last couple of years tremendously. And really from the very beginning, we've started with people who can't get a loan for whatever reason, right? A home loan. So again, foreclosures, bankruptcies, job loss, we're still able to get them into a home. We've also focused heavily on rental leads. So instead of getting a rental commission, you get your full sales commission with us. So again, corporate relocation is huge with us. Our top agents across the country who are doing 50, 60 deals with us a year. It's another stream of income coming in besides traditional real estate, are really focusing on that corporate relocation, especially now that you can live in remotely and work remotely in a lot of companies. So we also have a huge group of people coming inbound the last couple of years called discouraged buyers. And these are the people that, are FHA, VA, and conventional that just keep getting bid out over and over again. They don't have the cash to go over. So of course we go in, we buy the house in cash, and then they can turn around and buy it right back from us from day one. So since 2012, we've really, like I said, grown rapidly. We're in 80 markets across the country. We're at almost 30,000 homes across the country now. And Blackstone, our number one investor, bought us last summer for $6 billion and invested another $2 billion with us. So our program is not going to change. It just means that we're able to double and triple the amount of people that we're able to help, which is super exciting for us. So when you join Home Partners of America, one of the things you do is you sign up for your agent dashboard. I mean, this is a free tool for you guys to use, right? This is a, outside of the box situation. And right now in this market, a lot of people are thinking of outside of the box and figuring out different things to do. So to be able to win that home. So again, when you're in your agent dashboard, this is kind of where you eat, live, and breathe and sleep, right? You guys are the eyes and ears and boots on the ground for us. We're mostly all in Chicago. We couldn't do it without you. So again, that's what we're here for, is to make it a seamless transaction from you from beginning to end, to make sure that you're experts in this program and to make sure that you're able to answer all the questions and concerns that your clients have. So we've really streamlined it as far as when you invite somebody to our program, there's a 6-question questionnaire that they have to fill out, pre-questionnaire, to see if they're a good fit. For example, the first question would be, have they ever had an eviction in the last 5 years? It's an automatic disqualifier if they do. If they pass that pre-qualification checklist, then it dumps them right into our application. It is a one-time fee of $75, and it takes 1 to 3 business days to get approval back from us. And then once you get that back, they'll have an example like, hey, this is the rental amount that you got approved for. So let's just say $3,000 a month, that it's a $400,000 house, that you can start showing them for sale. You start showing them areas in the communities that we're selling and buying in. And so of course, then you would submit the home to us that they want to live in. And then that's the most important step of the whole process with us, Is it anything that you think we should know about that property? That's when you would submit it to us to say, hey, yes, multiple bids are coming in. You'll submit your comps. We'll have our own comps, but we compare the two. Again, if it's $375,000 house and you know that we have to be at 400 to even be looked at, anything that you think we should know, then our data analytical team will run the numbers and give you a cash offer within 4 to 6 business hours of letting you know if we're going to make that offer with a cover letter, cash offer, declaration of authority, and proof of funds to give to that listing agent ASAP. If our bid does win, then we close in around 21 days because it is a cash offer, and that's your full sales commission. And then your client becomes our tenant. They have to sign a 1-year lease with us. Pathlight Property Management takes over. They create a rental portal, work orders, things like that. They have a 2-month security deposit that they have to put down within 48 hours of signing the contract. They get that deposit back after they move out of the house and they just want to rent with us as long as the house is in the same condition. If they decide to start the purchase of the house back, they can get that at closing day for closing costs or whatever else their lender wants them to use it for. So they're literally out no money with us. They are not locked in with their house. That's why it is leased with option. There's no relisting fee that they have to pay. There's no equity payment on top of the rental amount that they're out of if they decide to walk away from the house. Again, if they're in the house in 3 months, they get the house assessed, they get that outside lending. And right now, obviously, it's more than 5% escalation. Our escalation rate to buy the house back from us is 5% every year compounded. So again, from day one, that's what it would be. So if you get the house assessed right now, obviously it's a win-win situation. You're walking in with built-in equity. It's a good situation. So again, let's just say they wait 2 years. They go to the outside lender, they get the house appraised. Let's say that it appraises not for what they're locked in with us at. Again, they can completely move out of our house without any type of fees or penalties and move into another home that is assessing the way it's supposed to and a better financial fit for them. So again, that's what stands us out than a lot of other programs out there, is that there is no additional fees. And we give them flexibility in that option with whatever their goal is, whether they just want to rent or they do want to end up being a homeowner one day, whether it be our home or another home. Our rents go up 3.75% every year. So again, that's a peace of mind that's across the board nationwide that doesn't change per metro. So again, a lot of landlords are raising their rents up to 20% right now because it's after COVID prices. So again, you're able to give your clients peace of mind to say, hey, this is what you're locked in with. This is what you can budget with. So we talked to our top agents across the country. There's a bucket of people that we came up with after talking with them, who they market to, who our program helps the most with. So again, you've got your discouraged buyers, like I was saying, you've got your first time home buyers. These are the millennials that won't commit to the 30-year mortgage, the corporate relocation. You don't have to be related to move into the home. So you can have doctors in their residency and rent a house close to the hospital. You can have roommates and rent a house together that's close to the university. So again, many different relocation buckets to go through. You can have military. We help a lot of military. Obviously, anybody that's not ready for a mortgage for whatever reason. Again, it's really important that your loan officers know who we are because we're the first line of defense. They're the first lines to say, hey, to your client, you cannot get a loan traditionally. This is a reason why, but we still can get you in a home with this program. So again, it's really important that your loan officers know who we are. We have a loan officer PowerPoint presentation that I can train them on. So again, if there's anybody you want me to train, more than willing to do so. And renters, the biggest age group of renters that we have are the ones about 4 or 5 years away from retirement. They really know that it's a seller's market. They want to sit on that pile of cash, get the house to raise the kids in. They're going to downsize. They're going to rent small single family, 2-bedroom, 2-bath house with us. And then in a couple of years when they're ready to retire, they're going to make that move and buy the house in the state that they're going to retire to. So again, we're giving choice, flexibility, transparency. They have to sign off on that client acknowledgement form from the very beginning. So again, there's no surprises. They know exactly what kind of numbers they're looking at, and they can really, figure out exactly where they want to be. So again, I'm going to give you an email. So everyone has this at your fingertips to really know what we are talking about today. There, a lot of information on there. You can give all the links to your clients. It has a self-paced training video and all kinds of things on there. I call it my enchilada email. So if you were able to in a little bit deeper and get to know about our website, about the agent dashboard, there's a lot of tools on there to use as well. Again, with resident criteria, it is a 580 minimum FICO score. We do a soft pull on their TransUnion 08 Classic score. We are averaging in what their debt to income ratio is, and they have to have a household income of over 40,000. That's how we average in what their FICO is. So again, it's really important that your clients know the difference between a FICO score and a credit score. These clients need a little bit more hand holding. We also take proof of income. We take only 2 pay stubs. So if they don't have longevity of that income, that's okay. Self-employment, we just need last year's tax return and 2 bank statements. Self-employment is okay, and like I just said, and also unemployment we take as proof of income. So again, that's really huge. Again, I'll have an income verification sheet that you can use to send to your clients so they know exactly what they have to upload in PDF form. Again, Chapter 7 bankruptcy, they work with you the very next day is discharge. Chapter 13 work with you just as long as you have repayment of the debt from the court. Also, foreclosures don't count against you. Also, a house contingent for sale does not count against you. So again, there's many different ways to market this and able to help divorce lawyers, bankruptcy lawyers. We're able to help all those clients. We are doing a background check on anybody over the age of 18. We go back 6 years for felonies, but again, it depends on what it is and how long ago it was. And on average, we're closing in 21 days, but it's still taking 45 to 60 days to have them physically move in the house. So again, that's the first question I would ask is when you got to get out of the house that you're in. Because if they say I got to get out in 30 days, then it may not be the program for them, right? We don't want them couch surfing that second or third month. So again, it's really important that they have that 2 to 3 month window. Also our animal, we can take 3 animals up to any kind, up to 180 pound total weight. Again, it's a $300 deposit that's non-refundable per pet, 30 extra dollars on top of their rent per pet. But if it's a service animal or therapy animal, we'd hate for them to get in the way, an animal to get in the way of getting into a home. We also connected with Green Path, which is a financial awareness program for free for our clients out of Farmington Hills, Michigan. They've been around since the late 60s. They're able to help your clients with the budget, credit score, credit cards. They'll help them to get into the program. Even if they got denied in the program, we can help them get to the point where they can reapply. And even if they're in our program and they want to own a home, we'll help them get there. Because if they can see the light at the end of the tunnel, that's what it's about, right? Especially in this emotional journey that they're in. Property criteria, again, it's got to be located in an approved community, single family home or fee simple townhome, because we want to own the dirt, so no condos, traditional sale for sale by owner. Your market's between 100 and 500,000. It's got to be about 2 bedrooms on 2 acres or less. So it's really important to really print out that property criteria booklet, know what we're looking for. We're not looking for fixer uppers, as move-in ready as possible. Again, we are pulling from your MLS twice a day, once at noon, once at midnight. So again, we're filtering our core requirements. You'll see on our website that every house that we have listed for sale has that rental amount and that breakdown of the rent to purchase and also the rent for all 5 years. So again, it's really transparent. And also you can submit a for sale by owner or coming soon before coming soon or a pocket listing. It doesn't have to be on our website to submit a home to us to see if we'll make a cash offer. Again, so we're just going to go through this timeline again. You're going to invite your clients to apply. You're going to find the home that they love. You're going to submit it to us to see if we'll make that review. You're going to submit our cash offer to the listing agent. We facilitate the inspection through AmeriSpec with you. You complete the final walkthrough, and then on day of closing, you earn your full sales commission, and then the household moves in. I'm also going to send you a frequently asked question booklet and show you where it is on our website. Again, you guys are not writing up any single piece of paper. We're writing up all the contracts for you, so it takes all the out of that for you. And again, this is all of our contact information. So if you want to reach out to me for any type of trainings or part 2 or part 3, again, that's my information. If I'm unavailable at any time, you can reach out to my business development manager. If you have 3 or more transactions with us, you can reach out to her to take your business to the next level. And then if you have any type of questions, comments, concerns, and you want to reach out to me and do a one-on-one call, then Jen has control of my schedule and she knows it better than I do. You can reach out to her as well. There's that QR code again to register for this event. Any questions? I know I talked fast and there was a lot of information. I am going to send that information out to you in an email with all the links and everything I talked about. No questions out there? Okay. Well, I will stop sharing and I appreciate your time today. And please reach out if you guys have any other questions or concerns in the future. Have a great rest of the day.
All right. Thank you so much, Rosie. We do appreciate you speaking out to us. There's no questions. I know there was a lot of information, but I know somebody has a question about something. No?
Okay.
All right. Well, thank y'all for joining. We appreciate the lunch you guys sponsored for us. We have Panera Bread. We do have a few agents here in the office, and we are going to enjoy. Everyone, I will be emailing you a copy of this training. And we look forward to seeing you all soon. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.